So that's a profile of Nadia Tiandra, an Indonesian college student who just recently had the most amazing opportunity to meet the CEO of Apple, Tim Cook, and also to present to him directly her game application at the Worldwide Developers Conference, or WWDC, at Apple Park in California. But right now, she's not in California.
Yes,
she's
right here
in the studio with us to talk to us directly about that amazing experience. Good morning, Nadia. Welcome to TVRA World.
Hi, morning, Kak.
Hi, Nadia. This is not Apple Park, but hopefully you enjoyed our little park here at our studio.
So, Nadia, we are very eager to learn more about this amazing experience you just had. But before that, maybe you can tell us a little bit more about yourself, like what you do right now, and how did it come about for you to join the WWDC?
So, my name is Nadia Tiandra. I'm a graduate from Apple Developer Academy. I joined the last year cohort in 2023. The program is a 10-month program from March until December. And currently, I'm also a fresh graduate from Indonesian University. I'm majoring in computer science. So during the 10 months program in the academy, we do the challenge-based learning. There are some challenges in the academy, and we need to team up with other learners that come from diverse background with us. And there are also some mentors that guide us in our learning journey, but they didn't officially say that they are mentors. They say that we are senior learner, because they say that we're also learning with you together, because maybe we're not more expert than you guys.
Really?
Maybe we just learn the technologies earlier, but maybe you just become more expert than us. So the mentor will encourage us to learn new things and support us during our learning journey. And the academy also encouraged us to join the Swift Student Challenge. And last year in the 2023, I also joined the Swift Student Challenge, but I couldn't make it to be one of the scholar. But this year I try again as I still become a student. Then luckily I was awarded as one of the distinguished winner.
Oh wow, congratulations. What a great honor.
Yeah, and when you did that, and we also heard that you were nervous to present your application, your ideas to Tim Cook. Now let's see how nervous you were, and compared to now being on TV to represent it again. What was the idea, and how did you get that idea, your application, your technology, what it is about, and made you one of the distinguished winner?
So my app is called Circuit Craze. It was a game in iPad for learning about the concept of series and parallel circuit in electricity, and it was intended for primary student. It contains a lot of animation, so it was suitable for the primary student. And the concept that I highlight is about the total resistance. And for the idea, actually the Swift Student Challenge is like a competition to make a game or an application for students from all around the world. So it was open for junior high students, senior high, or university student like me.
Even from junior high, you can enter the Swift Challenge.
If I remember correctly, there are some limit for the age, like above 13 or something, but I didn't remember it really clear. But as long as we are a student and we haven't worked professionally. And for the Circuit Craze, I want to tell a story about my childhood memories, because Swift Student Challenge is about making an app or a game and telling the stories through your app or game. So in the Circuit Craze, there are narrative, like the main character was going home from office and he would like to watch a television, but there are an electrical short circuit. And then the player need to help the main character to solve the problem. And in order to help the main character, the player to learn the concept, the theories, and do some examination, practice. And at the end of the game, if the player can solve the problem, it means that they could help the main character. So the storyline was actually inspired by my own childhood memories.
Okay.
My family has encountered the same situation,
Okay.
but I couldn't help my dad much at the time.
What, with broken TV also?
Not
at that
TV,
time?
but just like
Electrical appliances.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I don't understand about electricity at that time.
Yeah, who would at that age actually?
And as I remember, when the first time I learned about electricity in primary school, it was about the concept of series and parallel circuit. Because it was the basic concept.
Yeah.
And I found it quite challenging. But I think I'm not the only one. There are a lot of students out there that also feels the same. But I believe with the right learning strategy and engaging and enjoyable learning method, every student could understand all subjects that they learn, even the most complex one.
Okay. As long as you present it in a fun, interactive
Yeah.
way, then they'll be engaged
Yeah.
and finally actually understanding the whole concept of it. Now, how was the reaction of the panel of judges? I mean, that includes Tim Cook himself, right? How was the response when you present the application?
So he didn't really give us a feedback
Okay.
because it was only like 2 minutes or 2-minute-ish. Like,
oh, wow.
it's not really long.
So
We just
elevator pitch.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
an
elevator
like a
pitch. Yeah.
elevator pitch. Like we need to convey
Yeah.
what we want to say in like
In a nutshell, like
yeah,
really quickly.
2 or 3 minutes.
Okay.
And then he just asked, oh, where did you get that idea? Why did you inspire to
Okay.
make that application?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe because us Indonesians also likely to experience the electricity problems
Yes.
at our house.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just switch off and stuff because of the
Yeah.
rain sometimes, right?
Okay, so you were among 50 distinguished winners
Yep.
at the challenge, and you are the only Indonesian
Yep.
that was selected as the distinguished winner. So a great accomplishment. Congratulations once again. But I want to know more about what was the experience like meeting so many other students from so many other countries at the Apple Park. What was it like?
It was really amazing. I could hear their idea, their experience from the fellow students, fellow developers from all around the world, and also we could have a chit chat with the Apple engineers, Apple team, like seeing the behind the scene from the technologies that we use to build our application. It was a valuable insight for me, and I think I really want to come back to that place and repeat that moment again.
Yeah, to get that energy, that creative energy.
Yeah, we were also talking while off air that you also mentioned about the seniors and they don't want to be set as the mentors, right? Do you also wish that one day you could be the mentors as well there?
Yeah, I wish, because academia was a very safe place to
Okay.
learn and fail. Like, they celebrate failure. They didn't judge you if you fail,
Okay.
and they celebrate it because it means that you're progressing. So
Okay.
I think I want to be part of the senior learner that will celebrate others' learner failure.
Okay, and become lifelong learners while
Yeah.
also encouraging other people to have that mentality. I would say probably that's one of the biggest gain that you got from the experience, having that sort of mind frame and mindset to always be encouraged to learn more and not be afraid of failures, as you mentioned it. But what are the other gains? What are the other benefits you think you have gained from this amazing experience joining the WWDC?
I think it really helps me both in my professional and personal growth. Like in the academy, we need to collaborate with other learners that have a very diverse background for us, so they have a very diverse experience to bring to the table, a diverse point of view, diverse culture, diverse working style, and it really teach me about collaboration, teamwork, adapting to rapid changing movement of the dynamic in the academy. And for WWDC, it really opened my eyes. Like, there are a lot of opportunities out there. There are a lot of fellow students and developers from all around the world. They was really very young, not even 20 years old, but was very skillful.
Wow, eye-opening experience then. Okay. Now
Yeah.
you mentioned that you joined the WWDC on your own. This is like somewhat of a personal endeavor. of you to join it. Maybe you can tell our viewers, especially our young viewers who are now like very excited to learn more about how they can join the next WWDC. So how do you do it? How do you join?
So actually, as I mentioned before, I joined the Apple Developer Academy last year. I joined from March until December, and Academy encouraged us to join the Swift Student Challenge. And as a learner in the Academy, we can join 3 times, as long as we haven't worked professionally, because it was only for students.
Yeah.
So we can join in the year that we joined the Academy, and 2 years after we become an alumni.
Okay.
And last year, I joined the Swift Student Challenge, but I couldn't make it to be one of the scholar. But this year, I try again because I'm still a student in February.
And so did you rejoin the Academy again this year, or are you still in the program so you can rejoin the Student Swift Challenge? I'm
no.
just curious about the mechanism of it
No
all.
problem. I'm not joining again, but just like
the
like
student
submitting
challenge.
again.
yeah, part of the alumni.
Okay.
So the Academy will still give us the recommendation
I
letter, like
see.
the statement letter that state that we are still part of the Academy, we are an alumni, we
As
learn.
an alumni, you still have the
Yeah.
right to join the
Yeah,
competition.
as long as we haven't worked professionally.
Okay.
So, but did you submit the same app?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Oh,
Okay.
it's a different app.
It was totally different idea.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay.
And we also mentioned that you are the only one from Indonesia. But let that aside, that from Indonesia itself is already challenging and in the tech industry. But how about as women there in the tech industry, especially that you've met fellow
Other
developers
students,
and learners, and also you can see and learn from the seniors as well. But how do you see it, like the role of women in tech industry?
I realized that there are some stigmas in Indonesia or in the world in general, like they doctrine us about the correlation between our gender and what career path that we want to take. And I've heard some stories from my friends that she has worked in a team and the team leader kept giving her an easy task until one day she could accomplish a hard task, and then the team leader say sorry to her. He say like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I was wrong. I thought that just because you're a woman, you can accomplish a hard task. So I just keep giving you the easy one, but you prove it. You can do it, and I'm wrong." And I think it's just like a small proof that it was really happened in Indonesia or in this world.
Yeah. Gender discrimination.
Yeah. But I'm really hoping that gender equality and women empowerment was real in Indonesia, in every institution. Like, it's not only a motto that we keep saying it again and again, but it really be implemented. And for women out there that maybe face some unfair situation, I think if you face that not good condition, it just means that you're not belong there. Because a good environment, a healthy environment will appreciate every single one in the team objectively based on their skills and their capabilities, not because who they are, what is their gender, what is their ethnicity, their race, their religion, and other stuff.
Okay, so you should find a supporting environment to truly support you and the work that you do. That's very important reminder for all of us.
But so you're also saying that at the WWDC back when you there, you found a supportive environment as well.
Yeah, dominantly it was like majority was male, but they also like very inclusive with the women, like with the all race, all ethnicity. They were really open.
They did not differentiate anything based on gender and race. Okay, that's encouraging to hear. Now, Nadia, we learned that you're also graduating soon from Binus University, so that must be exciting for you. What's ahead? What's in the near future for you, Nadia?
I want to contribute in creating a digital products that really resonate with the users and really solve the real world problem. Because I've seen a lot of apps out there that just made for the sake of digitalize the process. Like
Okay.
the users doesn't really need the app, or the conventional way is just like more effective and more efficient than the digitalized process. So as the developers, we need to set our eyes from the user perspective, choose wisely, and pay attention to the detail.
Okay. Now, I'm just curious. I know this might be like out of your scope, but I just want to get your perspective on it, because today on Starting Point, we actually started our reporting with one of the biggest news in Indonesia right now, which is the hacking of the National Data Center, which is still going on right now. It's a bit of quite a mess, if you could say it bluntly. But from your perspective as a student in computer science, like what would you suggest to Indonesia as a whole country to have a better framework, better infrastructure, and making sure that their IT ecosystem is strong and supportive for its citizens? What would you say from your perspective?
I think based on my experience back in the Wwdc, I've seen a lot of students that under 20 years old, but they're very skillful. And when I ask them, they say that they already learned coding since the primary school and like from the very basic level of their education.
Okay, from early age.
Yeah, so I think in Indonesia, like the IT is just like not a main subject in the school, but you can only choose to really learn about IT when you're in a university. Like me, like I want to choose to learn a lot about IT when I was in the university.
Yeah.
So I think it would be interesting if like the government would make a curriculum that would make an IT is a compulsory subject in school, like from the primary school. So I think there will be a lot of amazing developers from Indonesia.
Yeah, we
That's
know
a
that
great
we,
idea.
Yeah, we have computer as extracurricular, but not as the
Main
compulsory
subject,
And it's really important that you learn about the technologies from early age. Or do you happen to like thought about making a application for security, or like, or what is actually like your interest? Because your app, this is based for like science. What other things will you keep doing, making applications in sciences? Like, is it your interest, or maybe you would want to try other things?
areas?
Yeah, like maybe games like entertainment or RPG.
I think I will dive more in AI, because like AI was really happening right now, and maybe develop more mobile apps and more platform. And for game, I'm not really play game. I play game, but not really often.
Oh, okay.
Just like sometimes.
She's not a gamer, Aisha. She's a player.
Oh, whoa.
Okay.
So because I'm not really playing games, so I think I didn't really have a lot of preference for creating a game, like a storyline or something, because the one that I made for the Wwdc is like just a mini game, like a very narrow topic, very specific, so it's just like, it's not even a game. I think like
it's more about education,
game,
Okay. That's exciting to hear. And we're very excited to learn more about your future endeavors. And again, congratulations for your major accomplishment. We are very proud of you. And once again, thank you for coming here to the studio to talk with us, Nadia.
So once the app is out, we will download it for sure.
Yeah, I would love to learn about electrical occurrences and circuits, something I'm not familiar even until now. Thank you, Nadia.
Thank you, Nadia.
So that's our conversation with Nadia Tiandra, and we'll continue with Starting Point right after these short messages. Don't go anywhere.